Hello there. I want to talk a little bit about funk guitar. It's a wonderful, wonderful style of guitar playing, and even if you're not planning on playing funk music, it doesn't matter. This style of playing is all throughout rock and roll music, blues music, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, heavy metal, System of a Down, you name it. You want to be able to play this because it's really cool. Basically what I'm going to do, let's do a G minor to make it a bit more interesting. I'm going to do a partial bar across the top three strings. So the E string, B, G. I've just got my index finger, first finger, barring. That's a G minor chord. Now what we're going to do, I'll tell you what I might actually do is play it with my third finger. So I'll use the third finger. The reason I'm going to do that is so that these fingers can be behind, giving some stability to that finger. So it's almost like one strong finger. Actually, the three of them are in tandem and the muscles of the hands much stronger. And what I'm doing is playing the chord, quite a stabbing motion with the pick, quite sharp. Not that that matters, but immediately after strumming it, my left hand, so when you're strumming the chord, obviously, your finger is pointing into the fretboard and pushing the strings down. Immediately after the strum, I'm allowing this finger to release the pressure so that it's no longer pressing the string into the fretboard, but it is still pressing on the string to make that muted sound, which is a cool sound itself. You can do a lot of stuff with just that mute, which happens in funk guitar. So when you get used to that concept of doing, playing the chord and then releasing it, that's kind of cool in itself. And then you can either just play a rhythm, so if you're in G minor, that's just muting and unmuting. This hand's actually just going, so it's just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're just turning your chord and your mute. You're just alternating between chord and mute. All that keeps going like that. So that's a cool thing to do. Once you get the hang of that, you can also do it as a single note. So either using the first finger or whichever finger. I love doing that. I find it actually adds quite a lot of tension and intensity to the music for one note. And then once you start to get a bit more comfortable with that, take like a G minor pentatonic blues box. And I like to improvise within this kind of funk guitar rhythm structure. Obviously that kind of stuff's a bit slightly more advanced, but if you think you've got your G minor chord there, these two fingers, you can bar on the sixth, either the top two strings or the top three strings. That brings in the flat fifth. Can aim for that one there. And when I'm doing this style of playing, I don't mind including a note which is not officially in the scale, but I use it all the time. So in G minor pentatonic, I don't mind hitting that E note. I guess that's an accidental note as well. So let's think of it as like you can use the bar at the third fret, the bar at the partial bar, fifth fret, 6. Hope that concept made a bit of sense. When you're doing something like that, look, if you hit a few notes that aren't in the scale, it's probably actually good. There's a helicopter or a plane flying overhead. I hope that doesn't ruin our lesson. I'm sure it won't. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Do your practice, do your improvisation, create your own things, make your own things separate from what I'm showing you here. Keep playing and keep commenting because I really love to hear from people. Thank you very much.